Hi there, and thanks for your patience. So, let's play a bit arena. Let's see at our daily quests. Paladin, or Warrior Priest. Paladin would be nice, I guess. So today it's not as hard as the last days anymore here, so I think I'll play a little bit more, but the championship's coming, so let's see. We had a little thunderstorm earlier on, and for today more are announced.
I will fight with honor.
Yeah, I think it was Paladin, Warrior, Priest, and Paladin both of the quests, right? Paladin, Warrior, yes, of course. So, then it's Paladin today.
Fight with honor.
Let's see what we get. Wow. To be honest, when I started playing, I liked Master Swordsmith. Especially in Paladin, but I think Ravenhold is the best here. Although you most of the time can manage to get a guy on the boards, which can be buffed by this, but yeah, neither of them are trading well, so I'm going with the Ravenhold. I like this card too, because it's a problem solver. Shattered Sun Cleric. Stormwind Champion, of course. Another 7-drop already. Wow. Paladin is typically heavy on the force, but I think, well, if this is the choice, I have to go with a Brewmaster. Wow, another 7-drop. Or Abusive Sergeant. I think it's too early to think about the curve already, but 3-4 drops within the first 5 cards is, well, 7 drops is probably too much, because it restricts my choices later on. And Guardian of Kings is a nice card though, but I don't think it's worth the trouble, especially if I can get something like another Stormwind Champion or any legendary, or well, I think I never drafted a Ragnaros because it simply didn't show up, but I go with a Sergeant here. Raging Dorgan then. Elder Peacekeeper, always nice. Okay. Kings. Where are the 2-drops? Another rare, okay. Defender then. Another 4. Like I said, this will go heavy on the force. Knight's Justice is sometimes nice. Grant? Yeah, I think so. I'm liking 2-drops. The other ones aren't that nice. Ooh, nice to see you. Squire or Stormwind Knight? 1, 2, 3, 4 already. Okay, let's get a nice early game too. Huh. Another Kings? I don't know. Blessing of Might does well with Argent Squire, so if I manage to get both in my opening hand, that could be really nice. Wow. Tough call, I guess. Gadgetson would fill a hole here. How many spells do I have? 1, 2, 3. This one would be the most exciting, I guess. But Elder Peacekeeper is too good not to take it, I guess. Especially if the opponent comes up with strong minions, it's always nice to calm them down. Twilight Drake might be interesting though, but I like the Peacekeeper most, so I'll just take it. Urgent Protector, nice 2-drop. Yeah, of course, and I... yeah. So I'm willing to change the Stormwind Champion against the Guardian of Kings earlier on. Wow. The game is throwing noble sacrifices at me. I'd like to see something for the 5 or 6 drops, but Chillwind is too good to pass off. Wow. I have a really big hole here, but nothing shows up to fix this. Blessing of Kings or Hammer of Wrath? Good question. What is this? Okay, I can't put something there, so I'll just go with the choices here. Yeah, like I said, Paladin is always heavy on the force. What is this? This is ridiculous. It's just 1, 2, and 3 drops all the time. I need a Divine Favor for this Paladin Zoo deck. Oh my goodness. Blessing of Wisdom? Yeah, I think I could use some card draw. Some cheap card draw. There's another 4. Okay. Wow, okay. Then I'm going with the Gadgetson. Wow. Okay. I'll set up a deck list, so... This really felt... well, not good. I was always waiting for good cards, so... that fill the hole here, but they didn't show up. So I have 2 blessings, which is okay, I guess. I have 2 oozes, which can be nice in certain situations, but especially in arena you can't be sure if weapons show up. Frostwolf Grant is not a good choice there. Murloc Tidehunter, haha, well, no. I drew Peacekeeper 2 times, is okay, but depends on the situation. Emperor Cobra, well... I don't like it that much. Rise of Fen Hunter is weak. It's okay, but it's weak, I guess. Blessing of Kings, I will have to make sure that I have something that I cast it on. 1 Consecration, well, I think I would have liked 2 of them. Hammer of Wrath 2 times might be too much. Ancient Brewmaster, okay. Chillwind Yeti, this is nice. Defender might be good. So if I manage to get board control, then I have a lot of things I can play. And 2 Stormwind champions. But like I said, there is a big hole between, yeah, for the 5 and the 6 drops obviously, so this might come back in a very, well, don't know how to say this. It might suck. So if I play the Yeti on turn 4 and have just 2 and 3 and 4 drops for the turn 5 and turn 6, that may be very bad for me, cause I have no answers to, let's say, an Ogre or a Sunwalker or a Druid of the Claw, etc, etc. So I'm ready with the deck list. Let's show it to you. should appear somewhere there. Okay then. Let's check out what the deck can accomplish here.
Uther versus Valera.
Watch your back.
Okay,
I
obviously
will
that is
fight
the
with
wrong
honor.
deck list that I put on here. Haha. Well, I will go those away and check the deck list again. So, now you should see the right one. Yeah, of course. Okay. So I hope that my Grunt doesn't get killed at turn 2. So I could play the Argent Protector, trade it in maybe. Okay.
What you want?
Or I can buff it with the Cleric. Seems to be in my favor. I have to remember that he still holds the coin. Healing it? No.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
So now the hole is slowly coming up. I have something for turn 4 and nothing for turn 5. Well, if he plays something that is worth hammering it, well, whatever.
My eyes are open.
Yeah, that's worth hammering, I guess.
Push forward.
Time for killing.
To be honest, this feels like a Paladin Zoo deck. Okay. Nice solution. Oh. And now he cleared my board. I have 2 oozes in here. Too bad. Okay. Okay, he attacked me. Maybe a good sign.
My eyes are open.
Not on my watch.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Enter Peacekeeper on this. Leaves 3. This. Trades wonderful with this.
Let me think.
Five. Fine. He still has a lot of cards, so
Follow the rule.
it doesn't really make a difference. Too bad.
Of course.
Or maybe I should just go face, but this trade's really nice with this. This hits the Divine Shield off. If I go face, I can make 6 now. 14. 9 on the board. 11. Well, no. My plan is to pound this back
To
next turn.
Northwind!
If he lets us survive. Doesn't look like that. Huh. And that's very rude. So maybe I should have hit the face there. Let's see, if I do it now, I can do 5 plus 9, 14 damage. Pound these back. Ah, well. Could be a thing. Could either kill something of this, or... Okay. So snow. If I want to pound it back, that's the only thing I can do. So... Okay.
Of course.
I'll take the risk here.
Last warning. I'll put it on your tab.
Follow the rule.
So I'm aware that the commander trades very well with the brewmaster, but I think I've... well, my position is okay to do this. Or might be okay.
Dingo.
Not anymore. There's my lack of late game. So I can trade something in for the shield master. I can. Then I have 6
Let me
left,
think.
9 left. Wow. It's actually pretty close.
Get in there and fight.
I think I'll just flood the board and see what happens. Or, well, could trade something here, but nothing feels like worth trading. Then he has 5 left. Well, I'll go all in here.
The light protects me.
Of course. Reporting for duty.
Let's see if he has a possibility to recover. Blade Flurry would be a thing.
Pandaria will be ours.
Let the pain speak to me.
Taunt also might work. Wow. Wow. Okay.
I give up.
Wow. 6, 7. Oh. He might have been able to survive another turn by hitting the 6 instead of the 3. Well, okay. Strange game, and the lack of late game is really heavy.
Uther versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Although I managed to draw into it somehow. I have so many 2-drops in here. And 1-drops. And, well, okay.
job's done.
At least I have the guy button. Wow, another 4. So turn 3, turn 4. Okay. What the hell?
We have many secrets.
Wow. Strong turn 2 play there. If this is mirror entity, if it's not, if it's Vaporai,
We must cleanse the
Let's see.
Sunwell.
okay.
We must cleanse the
The
Sunwell.
battle!
Wasn't too unexpected. But still a strong turn to play. Fire Blast? Of course. And I hit the Menace Healing. All of them below 5 mana. Huh. Fire Blast pass? Wow. What are these cards? Tell me. If I manage to hit something with the Worgen, with the Blessing of Kings, this might be really nice. Although I expect him to have a Frostbolt. Wow, missiles is...
Wanna blow something up?
okay. What? Missiles, bomber, frostbolt. Wow. Okay. Lot of cards for 2 minions. Strange.
I wonder.
I find this strange. Maybe Protector Kings next turn.
I am not a morning person.
This is 4. Then I have 3.
I wonder.
Well, this leaves it with 7. Kind of overkill. Could also play Cobra. Just. Oh, well. Flame Strike would be bad. But either way, I had a... No. Okay. I guess that's... Yeah, of course. It's always the worst card I can imagine that they play.
The light protects me.
I've just three late game cards. 3 real late game cards. Which is quite bad. He got him in. Okay.
Follow the rule. What you want?
Of course, if he plays another Flame Strike, I'm screwed.
I hear you got a problem.
Hey, this mine. So, how much damage do I have? 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11. Not quite.
Let me. Reporting for duty.
Wow, nothing of this survives Flame Strike. So bad. Well, the Argent Squire
I got
does.
the best deals anywhere.
Hey, give me a minute.
Warning.
I fight.
The battle.
Yeah. This deck. Driving me crazy.
Put this apple on your head.
Wow,
You gotta be kidding me.
that really is a board that you like to have a knife juggler. Oh, finally. Okay. 3, 5, 7, 8, 9 plus 5, 14. Wow. 16. But actually I can do a lot of very good trades
The
here.
might of Stormwind.
It's time for a
So I think there is not much to
battle.
complain about.
The battle.
Give me a minute.
Warning.
But I'm expecting Polymorph, Fireball, Blizzard, Frost Nova.
I've got a heat.
Oh, nothing of this. Was this intended? So I think it's, well, of course it's lethal.
Who you want me killed?
Hey, give me a minute.
Vaporize.
For the Alliance.
Still
Who you want me killed?
turned out well, but the lack of late game is so heavy. So maybe I should have taken the Guardian of Kings before. Don't know, Guribashi Berserker doesn't seem to fit this deck.
Versus Thrall. For Doomhammer. I will fight with honor.
Abuse of Sergeant. Huh. I'll take this for the boar. Xenogear. Did you draft a weapon? This is an interesting question, I guess. Did you draft a weapon? If not, I can really put some pressure here with Bloodfen Raptor, Ooze, Hunter. Yeah, I'll try it. Maybe he has an X in his starting hand, then I can manage to destroy it now. If not, I'll put pressure on the board. Because that's what I have. Pressure. Early pressure. Berserker. So I don't have to...
Time for a little blood.
Does he have something to buff this? I probably don't want him to get another totem, so... Wow. Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt or Rock Boiler, I guess. Frost Shock. Okay.
Don't mess with Tusk.
X marks the spot.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
I'm very vulnerable to Lightning Storm now, but... Well, I have some guys that might survive, and... Well, I don't really have a choice, so... Of course, the only minion... He killed the answer to this by accident. 1 in 3 chance. Too bad for me.
Pass me that Arclight Spanner.
Suck.
I expect Fire Elemental at 6. Killing this. Then he kills this. Then I have Hammer of Wrath. Ooze.
What to do?
And a 6/5 body. Or just hit this phase. With all I have. 5, 8, 10, 12, 14. Actually quite strong. Regarding the next few turns. I wonder if I want to reduce the tempo here. This is 4. No, this is 2. If I pound this back, playing this, it's 4. It's 6. It's 9, 11. But then he kills something next turn. Not easy.
I wonder.
Okay, let's do this. Okay. Nice setup for the Stoneman Champion next turn. Lightning Storm? No, 2 mana.
Do you need a blessing?
2, 5 plus 3, 8. Ah, too bad. And I can play a Consecration there. Kill this, send those both in.
Let me think.
4, 7 is 1. 5, 7
I wonder.
plus 3, 10. I'm always a little bit short. Just a little bit. That's annoying somehow, but can't do much about it.
Let me think.
So yeah.
Oh, the might of Stormwind!
Hex? Of course. Rarely like to play the Brewmaster and the Defender, but I have to send something back. So, this wouldn't be that nice.
I wonder.
Ah, okay. Then I'm just setting up the oozes and see how it turns out.
My shield for Argon.
I'm flying!
Okay, so...
Into the breach! I'll put it on your head.
What did I pick over the...
I got the best deals anywhere.
What did I pick over the... Guardian of Kings earlier? Not a Town Totem, please. Okay. Is this enough? No. I'm one short. Seven, 9, okay.
My eyes are open. What you want?
My shield for Argon! Another round?
So let's see if he finds something to come back here. If it's a spell, he might cycle a few cards. Ah, okay. This win is surprisingly easy regarding my health total. I think I'm a little bit bound to construct it. I'm always expecting the perfect answers. Well, most of the time... Yeah, well, most of the time they come, as you saw. But some of them are still lacking, like Lightning Storm in this case. Lightning Storm would have been a real game changer.
Let the hunt begin. I will fight with honor.
Playing against our hunter. What if I play Murloc Tidehunter at turn 1? I at least have something to target the Blessing of Wisdom on. I think I want to have... Yeah. I want to have a lot of cards early, so I can play them right after another. Question is if I want to... What do I want to play now? Huh, okay. So I have 2 targets for the Blessing of Wisdom next turn. Maybe? Huh. I guess this might be Explosive Trap. Ah, of course.
Reporting for duty.
Animal Companion? Ah!
Don't
The
mess
battle.
with Tusk.
Unleash the Hounds. Yeah. It's a realistic scenario.
That didn't quite hit the mark.
Quite an efficient play, but he managed to kill 3 guys with 1 card, so I think it's kinda okay.
Pass me that arc-light spanner!
The light protects me.
Savannah Jaime. Okay, now it's... this isn't funny anymore. I should stop this. Wow.
It's time for a little
My
blow.
shield
I
for
fight.
Argus!
Something to remove, maybe multi-shot.
Your magic shall not save me.
Yeah, of course.
Drink with me, friend.
I need my... Oh, okay. I would have needed my consecration now, but I guess... Well, I don't know. This game doesn't look good at all. To be specific, I think this deck is too weak to get a comeback here. I'm facing 13 damage already, meaning I'm probably down at 15 next turn. One of the cards he holds is a Yeti, facing 17 damage actually. So I guess I'm dead within the next 2 turns. I don't have taunts. Do I have taunts in here? Any more? Any left? Elder Peacekeeper would have been a deal, but... well... So I have 7 mana, so I'll put them out here.
I fight.
Could have considered playing Blessing of Wisdom on one on the guys, on the Squire to get a card, but I cannot imagine a card that turns the game from now. Summon Champion might allow me a few good trades next turn, but as I said, I think the deck is too weak to come back from such a board position. Although he is playing it very controllish, but in this turn he has a strong board position and more cards, so... I think this doesn't really matter at all. This doesn't change anything, does it? Trades with that. Trades with that. Like 7 damage. Okay.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Still 5 cards. Okay, so that's even worse. Maybe I should have played the Blessing of Wisdom on his minions. Don't know.
I'll put it on your head.
Huh. I should have done this now. But I'm dead. 9, 13, 15, 17, yeah. Okay, I'm basically dead.
Reporting for duty.
Hammer of Wrath next turn. Drawing into... Or maybe Gadget's in. No. Then I have nothing to draw into. Oh, forget it.
I smell blood. That didn't quite hit the mark.
So I'm facing basically 6, 8, 10 damage. That's too much. All of my guys get
Let
ripped
me
by his abomination, so...
To battle! Reporting for duty.
That's 6. Wow. Okay. Well, but now I'm dead.
Follow the rule. Reporting for duty.
If I played the Blessing of Might on this minion, I wouldn't have been able to to kill it with the Kodo. Okay. Doesn't make a difference at all.
Well played.
This draft. Here another 2-drop. Here another 3-drop. Here another 2-drop. No. Don't get late game. Should have taken it earlier. Within the first 10 cards. Dumbass.
The light shall bring victory.
Oh,
I
here
will
it is.
fight with honor.
Is someone injured?
I have so many 2-drops. Where are they? Where are they? Except the Protector, which requires a 2-drop, actually. Obviously. Wow. Did nothing to back this up. Did it nevertheless. So he just sacrificed the Northshire Cleric. Okay with me. I could no consecration. So it's killed anyway. Wow. Next turn I have 4. Oh, well.
Not on my watch.
Reporting for duty.
I think I need a body that can deal with the Harvest Golem, or the Damage Golem.
To battle! Follow the rules. Get in there and fight, maggot! This is my responsibility.
I have to throw minions on the board. I have to... I need something to buff. But when I think about it, I think he will play Holy Lover and kills off this guy. Well, he should hit this guy first and then play Holy Lover, of course.
I wonder.
But maybe I'm lucky and he doesn't have it.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
Ready for action!
Ooh. Scary. Yeah, okay.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
This is my responsibility.
And warning!
I think the last turn showed that he doesn't have Holy Lover, and if he... Well, and I am not very good in playing around it with the minions I have, so... My options are limited due to the many low drops. But it doesn't seem like I have Holy Nova at all, so I don't have to play around. But right. Obvious one. The combo again. Yeah, then.
Last warning!
Push forward.
I'll put it on your tab. Reporting for duty.
Either setting up for Stoneman Champion next turn, or I can either Peacekeeper the Temple Enforcer to slow his tempo down. If he has an Ogre or something, this might turn around very quickly. Oh. Good top deck for him. I think he's playing around the other Peacekeeper. But it seems like there's not much I can do about this. Yeah, this trade is too good. Well, actually could trade here together with the Stoneman Champion. Or I could have this. No. Yeah, okay. Let's clear this.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Push forward.
I don't think that he has Shadow Word Death, because he would have played it on the Brewmaster beforehand. If I'm lucky, I can get a card out of the Auctioneer with Blessing of Might.
I wonder.
Huh, okay. That's good.
For the Alliance!
Eyes are open.
Well, if this hits the Starman champion,
Let me think.
yeah, I think I'll set up for
Follow the
strong
rule.
follow-up turn.
Reporting for duty.
This isn't a very good target, but I increased the chances of having my Starman champion around for a longer time. And also for getting a valuable card out of the Auctioneer next turn. Wow. Just 3 mana. Didn't remember that. Okay. So now he's able to get some good trades here. Peacekeeper will... Oh wow. That's too bad. But he has no mana to kill this off, so... It's somewhat good for me, I guess. Berserker. It doesn't matter which minion I send at it. He can kill one of these next turn if I hit this. He'll set it next turn, so...
I got the best deals anywhere.
Oh, this draws 2 cards then. That's okay. So I'll send both these in. He can kill, yeah, like I explained. He's easily able to kill one of these guys anyway, so I'll put this out of Holy Nova range. Well, together with Huh. Works quite in my favor, I guess. So I have 10, 12 damage on the board. Plus 3, 15. Plus 3, 18. But I guess I will just play it controlish. So both of the minions kill this. This doesn't kill this. So
I wonder.
yeah, well, I think that's okay.
Behold the might of Stormwind! Who you want me killed?
Time to pay.
Job's done.
Now he has the choice to kill the Auctioneer, which might draw me a card, or... oh. So now I'm curious. Hammer of Wrath. Of course. The most useful card in my hand right now. So I can kill both the low minions, but that won't rescue him. Come on. Yeah. Ah, well, he can draw an extra card, of course.
Well played.
Well played.
The light protects me.
I can't do that. For the Alliance!
Playing some kind of Paladin token deck here. Many low-cost minions buffed by Storm and Champion. So I'm glad that I were able to pick 2 of them. Nevertheless, I would have liked to see more late game. But I think I mentioned this before.
Versus Valera.
Watch.
But the chances to get a nice starting
I
hand
will
are
fight with honor.
decent. 1, 2, 3. Another 2. Okay.
The light protects me.
Run.
Let me
I
walk.
fight.
Protecting the Squire. Tidehunter would have also been an option, but I think it's too weak to dagger and a 3-drop coming up. Okay. Yeah, would have killed the Tidehunter. Killed him as well. Well, I don't think that it makes a real difference. Cobra? Or flooding? Flooding.
I don't have enough mana.
I fight.
Murloc, War Leader would be nice now. Those 2 on the board. But I guess that's not an option. If he daggers and plays Deadly Poison or something... Ah, well. Actually, he has a lot of answers in his hand. And a lot of cards. I was the one with the coins, so... yeah. I guess this game is in his favor. If you, well. Wow, okay. So... I'm glad that I picked Use for him.
Reporting for duty.
My only chance is to rush him down here. Because he has taken a lot of damage already.
Tazdingo! Yes. Reporting for duty. The battle!
Now I lost tempo. The problem solver could help though.
My eyes are open.
Another elder peacekeeper.
I
Okay.
hear you got a
For
problem.
battle!
It's time for another ooze. It's really time for another ooze. What? This is heavy. So now it's him rushing me down. That's not nice. Wow.
My eyes are
I didn't expect this game to go the rushy way, but okay. So this gets killed by the Cobra eventually. Can bring him to 9 and then slow him down. Yeah. I guess that's the best option for now.
Follow the rules. My shield for Argon.
problem.
I'm quite curious how this turns out now. Interesting deck. A lot of spells. Backstep, Shadow Step. 2 deadly poisons. Shiv. Fan of knives. Did I miss something? No. Okay. So. Wow. Doesn't need the Cobra for that. That's heavy. Wow! Assassinate, Eviscerate. What is this? An Arena Miracle Roll? And he will kill another minion with that. Oh, he played 3 deadly poisons. Yeah, of course. So I'm facing 10 damage. 1 card. Huh. Too bad.
I wonder.
It's time for a little blood.
Eyes are open.
Don't mess with Buster.
Just flooding again. Cobra will die eventually and will... well... Elder Peacekeeper on a Cobra. It's obviously nonsense. Sprint! Another... This deck is filled with spells. And now he has the card advantage back. So I have to rush him down fast. Fastly? Huh. However. Wow. Wow. It's just clearing my board with no effort. This sucks. Huh. Yeah, well, I have to.
Reporting for duty. Behold the might of Stormwind!
Although I expect him to have an answer to this 5 cards, and I've seen a lot of spells so far, so I guess a sap is something that is very likely to be in his hand now, or another assassinate as well.
You call that a weapon?
Okay.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Will he hit it? Okay. Ooze! The ooze is showing up late. Very late. So he trades this, or even the fairy dragon. Nah.
Reporting for duty.
Well, I have to slow him down. And he has 2 cards. It doesn't make a difference with the ooze now. Actually, it's kind of good if he kills Minions with a dagger. Backstep? Of course. Other one. Then you can... Yes! And the fairy dragon. Of course. Wow. Is this a big minion that you hold in your hand? No. It's another deadly poison, the fourth one. So, fuck, I should have picked, saved the ooze. This is such a strange game. Hammer of Wrath, please. Blessing of Kings. Really? Blessing of Kings. Okay. I am facing 5-8 damage now. So I kind of have to do this. Well, depending on his card, that might be the save here. He's turning it all in, I guess. Yeah. Then he can kill me next turn. If I don't get to draw into my Hammer of Wrath. I think that's the only card that can save me now. Come on! Abusive Sergeant. Ah!
Reporting for duty.
What a mess.
Well played.
Well played.
This may be the strangest arena deck that I lost to ever. Talk. Okay. Wow. 4 deadly poisons? Really? Well, I don't want to expect what would have happened if I didn't have the first ooze. Then he would have played 3 deadly poisons on the Assassin's Blade.
Uther versus Rexa. Let the hunt begin. I will fight with honor.
Yeah, one of my 3 late game cards. That's fair. And another 3-drop. Yeah, of course. This deck. It's not just that it sucks, it actually throws
Reporting for duty.
dust at me every turn. It's like, here, haha! I'm betraying you. Deal with it.
Don't
The battle.
If the rogue hadn't top decked the ooze, not the ooze. The ogre, of course. If he hadn't top decked the ogre, so maybe another Shiv or something. Who knows how the outcome would have been. So if he plays a minion now, I think I'm really blessed, haha, with Blessing of Kings and Abusive Sergeant. Of course! This... it's all coming against me today, I think. Multi-shot. At 4 mana, of course. Exact amount of damage that he needed to kill the Dorgan.
I've got a huge
Okay.
Get in there and fight, maggot! To battle!
Setting up for the Stoneman Champion next turn. Unleash the Hounds. Comboed with an hyena or another buzzard. Or at least a Timberwolf. Animal Companion. The attack thing. I don't remember his name. Arlok or something. Then unleash the hounds? Something like that. Yeah. And that's probably explosive trap. Fun.
This is my responsibility.
Or maybe snipe or something. Don't really care.
Behold the might of Stormwind! To battle!
But I was right about Unleash the Hounds. And I was, well, I was somehow expecting the multi-shot.
I let the dogs out.
Today it's the worst possible answer, like anytime. Oh, okay. This would have been a lot worse, I guess. So you will hit my face eventually, so... Oh. Oh well, there's explosive trap waiting, so... Okay, so... what to do?
I wonder...
Yeah, well... I want to pound something back. Can apply this, pound this back. Trading there, of course.
To battle! Sever my wrath!
Then what? Okay, I'll just put this out of range and out of, yeah, of course.
My shield for Argon!
So, yeah.
This is my responsibility. For the Alliance! Job done.
Deadly shot that hits the Stoneman Champion. Of course, Huffer. Okay. Unleash the Hounds. One hitting the Protector, two hitting the Champion together, and so on.
I wonder... My shield for Argus!
Does he want to attack? Okay, so I'm 1 damage short. Actually, I'm not. Creative accounting, I guess. So this is
Let
3.
me think.
Okay.
Into the breach! I'll put it on your tab.
My shield for Argus!
For the Alliance!
Worked out better than expected. And I finally completed all the daily quests. I'm having fun with this deck at least, so it filled its purpose somehow.
Uther versus Garrosh!
Victory or death!
I will fight with honor.
Haven't seen a warlock in quite some time. And I'm aware of this being a warrior, but I actually mean warlocks. Warriors are also pretty rare, especially in higher ranks. So 5 wins up. Actually considering coining out reinforce and reinforce the turn afterwards. So you have a 1-drop or you don't, and you may play it or may not, but that okay, so I won't reinforce. That's for sure. Playing upgrade on an empty board at the first turn seems kind of strange to me. Might be, well, I guess this has some purpose.
What now?
Maybe to kill guys off, but then he could have played this afterwards. So maybe he has some strong 2, 3 and 4 plays that he wanted to save. Or maybe he had an upgrade. Yeah, maybe he had an upgrade as one of the early picks and didn't have a weapon afterwards, so the card is basically just the 1/1 weapon. The 1/3 weapon. So it doesn't matter when. Okay. So that's something that I could have expected, I guess. Convenient. Well, you just draw a card if it survives. Okay.
Follow the rule.
It's not a good play, but as always I want to get pressure on the board with this deck. I could have coined out the Hammer of Wrath, but I wouldn't have a proper turn 4 play, so I just got with this. Blessing of Wisdom, nice.
Last warning.
Don't mess with Tusk.
Next turn I have something to buff with Defender of Argus. If my minions stay alive and I don't want to play Hammer of Wrath or something like that. Or if I don't want to buff a minion to make a good trade. But there's the possibility. Then I think it would be Defender... Coin Reinforce? No, I'd save that. Maybe I can play the Ravenhold on turn 6. I'm pretty flexible now with
What now?
the low cost cards and the coin. Wow. C7K needs a lot of time to think about his turns. Yeah. Of course, it killed the other Peacekeeper. So, if I play the 3 and the 3... If he had a Whirlwind, would he play? Yeah, I guess.
Let me think.
So... yeah, best turn would be this.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Maybe I can trade the Worgen into something, or rush the Worgen into something, so it gets it gets Fury. Don't know.
For the war chief!
Of course not. Well, I would have liked to save the coin, I guess. And I would have liked to put the cleric next to the hunter. So...
I wonder...
now playing the... cost 3. Too much. Well, of course I could do this, but I definitely want to play the Stormwind Champion next turn, so...
I wonder...
yeah, well.
My shield for Argus!
Setting up for the champion next turn, so... this is okay somehow. Yeah, well, it was the right choice to buff this. Because the hunter can be killed by execute. Wouldn't be a nice target, but as a 3-2 with taunt, it might have come to his attention. Since this guy has a lot of thinking, I'll be right back.
What now?
I wonder...
Oh wow, he's already done. Okay, so he played Berserker and Armored Up. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 10.
Let me think.
11 plus 5. 16 damage. And I have 2 Hammer of Wraths for the next turn. Yeah, okay.
I must move quickly.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Sucks steel.
So he can... well... yeah. I'm a bit concerned about Brawl, but... oh well. With this deck I don't think I can really play around it. So if he doesn't have a good answer to this... then I think I'm good here. Okay, the smell of desperation is coming up. 8, 11, 14, 17? Okay.
Sucks steel. Why?
Into the breach! The battle! For the Alliance!
Well, that's something I expected for this deck. 6 wins is okay. Still, it's not that horrible, but the amount of low drops and the lack of late game and the hole between the in the 5 and 6 slots make it very flexible somehow, but also weak, especially to big drops.
I will
It really feels like
justice
2, 3,
demands
4.
retribution.
The only thing I could hope for is an Argent Squire, I guess. Maybe an Ooze for turn 4, but I think that's okay. Not too much to ask for. But it kind of feels like an Divine Zoo deck. Somehow. Especially with the Defender of Argus. Ah, there's the Ooze. That's good. So I'll take the Bloodfin. He might play... he might coin out some 3/3 guy.
You wanna blow something up?
Oh, of course. I was thinking about a Money Berserker to counter and a
We
reinforce.
must cleanse the Sunwell.
That's not right. Ah, well, that's an answer.
Follow the rules.
Pretty convenient. Consecration kills just this guy, and that's not a strong board. Oh, Hammer of Wrath is okay. Pretty good answer.
Warning!
Well, I have 6 wins with this deck now, so yeah, this should be a strong deck. So I'm definitely... I'll definitely save the Ooze for True Silver Champion. I should have... yeah. Yeah, I should have played the Brewmaster to pound this back. This would be really nice now. A second one in here. Well, too much to ask for, I guess. So...
Last warning!
even though I don't have the mana,
Put it
I'll
on your tab.
do the play nevertheless. Next turn 7, 3, 7, okay.
Reporting for duty.
He's at 15 already. But that's a play that I can counter with him of Wrath, so. No, that's why. Huh. Then I should have used the Argent Squire, I guess. But nevertheless, that's okay.
To battle!
No. First of all, let's
Follow the rule. To battle! Another round?
well, maybe he has another Hammer of Wrath. Hearthstone.
You know, take candle.
Wow. Okay. No.
Reporting for duty.
Would have been enough mana for a consecration though, so don't think he has it. Huh. If I hit him, it's 8 is down to 7. Yeah.
I hear you got a problem.
The light protects me.
Another round. Drink with me, friend. The victory.
Well. Yeah, of course. If I can put pressure on the board, then it's yeah. Well, basically, it's the principle of Zoo, but just with lesser constructed efforts. Getting early board control, early pressure, doing good trades, hitting the face, bring him down early.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
But mages are generally very good against Zoo decks, so... I'm curious if an actual Zoo deck with Warlock in Arena, meaning just picking the low drops and maybe some high quality... This one? Oh, pressure. Maybe some high quality, high cost cards like Argent Commander or Doomguard when they show up, if they show up. If this would be viable.
We must cleanse
Pretty
the
convenient.
Sunwell.
If he wants to trade the Croc in and play Fire Blast, it slows him down. Ah, okay. That's a good answer.
Not on my watch.
Push forward.
That's a start that I would expect from this deck. And they're all out of Fire Blast range. Now might... Water Elemental? Could be countered by Elder Peacekeeper
What to do?
somehow. Well, I'm pretty much afraid of Flame Strike.
I've got a huge gun.
Yeah, thing I want to trade here. Was a nice move, slowed me down. Maybe I should have just hit his face. Ah, no, okay. He wouldn't have to trade down, so that's okay. So I hope for... Oh, another Stormwind champion. So I'm setting up for this.
Reporting for duty. Get in there and fight, maggot!
This is my
The
responsibility.
battle!
Would have liked to see, well, any other 3-drop, I guess.
I feel icky.
Well, I will need this in a couple of rounds. Probably the next turn to slow this down. If he, well, yeah. If he uses Fire Blast, runs this into, yeah, okay. That's all okay with me.
Behold the might of
I just rush him down.
This is my
The
responsibility.
battle! The battle!
Now Fire Blast is a thing. If he has it, I probably, yeah. He would be ready for a comeback. If not, this may be to my advance. Okay, so now I can do 4 damage together with the Stormwind champion. Huh, not too nice. Leaves him with 5. Then he kills the Stormwind champion easily. No. So put up a stronger board and
I got the best
The battle!
deals anywhere.
The battle!
letting him clear the small stuff if he wants to. Actually, I guess he Fire Blasts this and sends it into the gadgets in. Oh no. Then into the Peacekeeper. So now I've... Oh, shit. Should have really hit his face. Now I have 5 damage in my hand. Okay. Consecration would be nice. Ah, well. No, a lot of cards would be nice now. But since I don't have it, it's not worth. I would really like to play Elder Peacekeeper and Stormwind Champion. So this would be a 1-1 and this would be a 2-1 and I could kill this. Ah. Well, it isn't, so I'll just do this.
Reporting for duty. Behold the might of Stormwind!
So if he has an answer to this, I guess I'm out of steam. And I can imagine a lot of answers. Polymorph, Fireball, Frost Nova, Frost Bolt, Cone of Cold, blah blah blah. Sun Fury? No, okay, so I win.
Morning person.
Well, okay.
Follow the rules.
The light protects me.
Well played.
Wow. This game's when I go out of steam, which means I run out of cards and my opponent doesn't. I feel ahead, behind, very hard. So I fell behind in the last couple of turns because it seemed like he had the control of the game and so on. But as it turns out, well, it turned out for me quite well because I had 28 life when he had 0. So I was not that far behind, but if he had a flame strike, for example, the whole game would have changed within one turn. An aggressive start of him would be... okay. Would have been bad for me, at least. So, yeah, well, it was a quite aggressive start. I wonder if he has a proper turn 3 play, like a Harvest Golem or something.
I wonder.
I can't attack... Unfortunately, I can't attack the
It's time for a little
fairy dragons with the Hammer of Wrath. Oh. I let the trading up to him. Maybe he thinks I have consecration. So he might consider it and just run, yeah. Exactly. Huh, okay. Wow. I told you he would play a Harvest Golem, right? If I had a better answer to this, I think I would have taken it. Now I have to trade this. This looks like as it could be the last game of the deck.
Follow the rule. Reporting for duty.
But, well, can never be sure. Blessing of Wisdom might change something here. Depends on his place now.
Where shall I strike?
Pretty strong curve with double fairy dragon, harvest golem, Senjin, and Druid of the Claw. Very efficient place. Kind of nice. Oh well.
Let me think.
I got the best.
I can get 2 cards out of this. I think that's the best I can get.
Last warning.
I need more options to stabilize here. Especially Consecration would be nice. If he hits my face, I have well, I have some options with a Stormwind Champion or Defender of Argus, or even the Sergeant. Yeah. Now I need a Consecration. Although the one, yeah, well, I can deal with the 4/2, and the 1/1 isn't too. Wow. I want to say not too scary, but this is somewhat scary. Yeah, I pretty much have to do this. Maybe I can set up something for the Stone Champion, because I'm almost dead at the moment. Raging Dorgan would have been killed easily.
My eyes are open.
Wow, okay. Okay, I guess it's over now. Either Peacekeeper could have turned something around. Especially together with the Defender of Argus. I think I have to dig for cards now.
Pass me that Arclight spanner.
My shield for Argus.
This might save this turn. 6-3. Yeah.
I wonder.
Can't imagine, well, many cards that can save me here. Well. And I might be already dead. So this is 5, 6. Okay. I need a taunt. I don't have it. I need to clear this. I have no damage. And I can't draw any cards. So I'm pretty much screwed.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Into the breach! Well played. Well played.
But those were pretty interesting games. Even though I wasn't... Ah, well, 8 wins. Well, 8 wins is okay for this game. And it was fun. Even though I complain a little too much. I have to confess that. Huh. Is this a golden one? This isn't a golden one, is it? They gave me a regular Argent command protector? Really? Yeah. Yeah. They did. Wow. Okay. So let's see what we've got in the pack. Another regular pack. Okay. So, thanks for watching, everyone. As always, I appreciate any feedback, comments, likes, subscriptions, or at least follow us on Twitch or something. So let me know if you have something to say, or maybe if you're German and would like to see German streams of mine. Maybe the community, the German community is big enough, or the audience is big enough, but well, maybe there is a niche that isn't filled yet. But I think the international approach is better, just because it can reach more people. Not in case of being super famous or something, but just in the case of helping out or get some impressions out to the world, which usually don't speak German, to be honest. So, thanks for watching. If you have no further comments, doesn't seem like it. So I'll go offline here. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you around next time. Bye bye.